Like it don't matter, Hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ADL, we run the game, check the top 10. Birds swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never gon' fall off. Talking that smoke, got to play like a call off. Falcons in motion, they running that route. Austin transition, we running them out. Brains in the post, yeah, they swinging for real. If you ain't tapped in, then you miss a field. Blakberry got them tuned in on the daily. Everything real, we ain't talking fugazi. Numbers on live, check stats, it's amazing. We calling plays like we work for the Navy. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like, I've been on top of the wave. We talk sports like you part of the game. Know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta explain. I'm in the booth and I'm calling the plays. Never no bias, we talking about wins. Blakberry popping, they tuning again. Straight from the A, so you know what it is. If it's a tape, let me stand on it big. Falcons need rings, we know that it's coming. Hawks on the rise, you know how they running. Brains in the home and we popping the bottles. ATL up, yeah, we eating the column. Blakberry talk, yeah, we up, yo, we locked in. ATL, we run the game, check the top 10. Brave swinging, hawks fly, Falcons running back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. Like it don't matter, Hey, hey, Blakberry talk. Yeah, we up, no, we locked in. ADL, we run the game, check the top 10. Birds swinging, hawks fly, Falcons run it back. Every play, every take, yeah, we speaking facts. City behind me, we never
Star slip bought the South. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. This the South is strong. UJ Kings back to back like a boss 7. Try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fact straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports or get torn apart. Home team.
Yes, sir.
Home team. Bears got that chop to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-Town legend, I debate with the best. Come week with the text, get late to rest. Home team.
Yes, sir.
Home team.
Y'all already know what time it is. It ain't Monday. It's Tuesday. But it's still a Fast Speed Tuesday. And you know what we do on Fast Speed days. Y'all know what we do on them Fast Speed days. We drops the link. We drop the motherfucking link on Fast Speed days. It's Fast Speed Tuesday. Y'all get ready to turn up with your boy.
Don't speak about the cell with your tone. Mercedes Benz lit, this the Falcons throne. You gay games back to bed like a boss. Sub bun, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM made me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
Welcome to Fast Speak Tuesday. I am your host, Blakberry. That's Blakberry, no C, just the K. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. in my peel voice. Man, oh man, oh man. We got one hell of a show today because the topic hottest topic right now in the sports universe. Shannon Sharpe has been accused of sexual misconduct in the form of not only sexual abuse, but the worst form of it all, rape. And to be more specific, anal rape to a young woman in her now early 20s, then 19 years of age. But apparently, according to the Breakfast Club, these allegations of rape don't just extend far back to when the young woman was 19. They extend as recent as January 2025. And that's per the reports of the Breakfast Club, because that's why I heard it at. And man, oh man, do we have a conversation starter with that one. And then, of course, we're going to talk about these Falcons, and we're going to talk about draft week, baby, because it's draft week. It's all the fans are anxious about what the outcome is going to be. Are we going to go defense? Are we going to go offense? Are we going to go edge? Are we going to go defensive interior? Are we going to go somewhere totally fucking different? Are we going to go offensive line? Are we going to trade back? Are we going to trade up? Is somebody going to get traded? What in the world is about to happen? On the 24th, Thursday night, a special edition of the Rex Pick, along with Atlanta Falcon Nation. What is about to happen on draft night? It's about to go down in the A-Town this week, y'all. This week. We ain't got to wait no more weeks. We days away. We just a few days away. What the day is? Oh, today Tuesday. We just a couple of days away from the NFL draft. It's about to be a big one. I'm about to drop the link so we can go ahead and get the conversation going. If you're in the chat, I'm going to holler you out in just a minute. I do not want these white people to see me pick my phone up at this school because I'm picking my son up. And y'all know how these car lines can be at these schools with these teachers. Top flight. Joseph Till. Soon as she would have seen me pick up my phone, it would have been chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Do not bring Joseph out. Call the police. He's on his phone while he's driving. And y'all better not say nothing to no goddamn body neither. What's up, man, Pam? I just seen your picture out the corner of my eye. I don't like this new setup on the mobile, on the mobile setup with the StreamYard. Just so y'all know, I do not like it. I cannot figure out how to get rid of this damn bubble, this damn share your referral link bubble. I can't figure out how to get rid of this stupid shit, and I cannot see my comments. I need to be able to look down there, see my comments, and see who making the comments. I need to be able to see who making the comments. Jeez Louise. But anyway, the conversation started today. Ooh, my goodness. I'm finna drop that link for y'all in just a minute because I know y'all want to talk about it. But let me give y'all my 2 cents before we talk about it. All right, how you doing? What's going on, son? Had a good day? Learn a lot? That's good. Have fun while you learning? Excellent. That's the goal. The mission is complete for today, then, son. Dad on the live right now, so try to keep your try to keep your levels down. Your voices and your autos and your tunes and your audios. Keep them down for me. Okay? Okay. Hey, so like I was saying, the conversation started today, y'all. Shannon Sharpe with these sexual misconduct allegations. He put out a statement, Shannon Sharpe, and this is also per the Breakfast Club. As you can tell, I do watch the Breakfast Club. I listen to the Breakfast Club. I don't care what none of y'all think I do like drama. Yes, I do. It's entertaining to me. But I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and they also reported that Shannon Sharpe put out a statement, and I'm paraphrasing this statement. He did a audio statement. He put out an audio statement where he is countersuing for um he is countersuing this young woman who's making these claims for defamation. And when you go online and go on social media, you see the reactions from a lot of the people that's paying this some attention. And let's be real, a lot of people are paying this some attention. I'm seeing people look at it from a few different ways. Of course, you have a lot of people of course, that's very sympathetic with the young woman who are completely on her side. They believe her allegations about what's going on, about what happened, and they want they basically want Shannon Sharpe to be canceled. They want him to be stripped of his money. They want him to be stripped of his Hall of Fame ring. They want to be stripped of everything. They take it all from him. Take everything from him. You know those. You know that crowd. You know they are definitely trying to get your boy canceled. Your boy Shannon Sharpe canceled. And then you got the people that's man, a lot of these women, they chasing a bag, they setting these dudes up for the okie doke, you know, they get them to say certain things on audio, on camera, and then they go chop and screw it, and they make it look like he's saying one thing when he really not, and it's always somewhere along the lines of sexual, somewhere along those lines of something sexual. It's always something along those lines. And they set them up for that okie doke. And they keep falling for that okie doke. And that's what these dudes has got to be. This is what the accountability for them. If these allegations are false, Shannon Sharpe, and every other black athlete or black actor or any actor or any athlete or any entertainer or whatever or any person, period, stop falling for the okie doke with these guys. Stop falling for the okie doke with these guys. I swear Derek Jeter need to write a damn book. Derek Jeter need to write a book about how to move in that world when it comes to them guys. Cause Derek Jeter did it right, y'all. Derek Jeter did it right. But you got those people that say, oh, she trying to get it. She clout say she trying to get a bag. She set them up for the okie doke. And then you have the crowd that's kind of being comical about it. They're trying to make it seem as though this is all a ruse or not necessarily a ruse, but this is all designed and orchestrated by Shannon Sharpe so that the gay allegations, the people calling him gay and saying he homosexually like boys. You had who was that? Corey Holcomb, I think, who tried to say that he like that Shannon Sharpe like dudes. And somebody else, I think Cat Williams made a joke about him liking dudes, or what that Mike Epps? No, that was Mike Epps made a joke about Shannon Sharpe liking dudes because he was at a Lakers game with somebody that was part of the community, part of the alphabet community. That it's that's that crowd. I mean, but it's people coming at this from all sorts of different angles. I'm curious to know where y'all coming from. I'm finna go ahead and drop the link. Let me get the link for y'all. And then, of course, when after we done talking about that, then we'll get into some week of the draft talk, man, because that's more that's just as important as you know. That's important too, man. All right, did it post? All right, there you go. There go the link. Let me see who in the house. Let me see who in the building. Let me see who all up in here. Who all up in here? What's up with your Larry? I hate this. I don't like this news. Now it asks you to confirm that you want to put a comment on the stage. I just want to be able to click it and it go on the damn stage. That's all I want to do. What's up with you, Larry? Got A137 sauce in the building. What's up with your A137 sauce? A1 sauce. I'm so boss. What's up with your A1? Georgia, Texas boy in the building. What's up with your Georgia, Texas boy? What's up with your homie? Boy, this thing sucks. Hey, son, well, I think we gonna go Paul. We gonna probably go to your grandma's house or something while we wait. I know it. We gonna turn around too. I can't do this like this. I can't do this like this. I just can't do it. Xavier Littman in the house. What's up with you, Xavier Littman? I'm just not gonna highlight y'all shit. My bad. Man, Pamela Johnson in the building. What's up with you, man, Pam? Home team. Home team. That's right, man, Pam. Jonte Rozier in the building. What's up with you, Jonte Rozier? Three Dirty in the building. What's up with you, Three Dirty? He say Three Dirty. It's one of the OGs in the game. Three Dirty. What's up with you, Michael? Michael in the building. What's up with you, Michael? Got Tabro in the building. He say impact player is all I want. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I might have an impact player for you too. I just might have an impact player. I got a few impact players for you, Tabro. What? What? Acting what? Boy, don't make me kill. I'll sweet you in your what? I'll sweet you in you out there passenger side door, boy. Okay. We gonna see when we get to the house when I put you in a tombstone. How about that? Now be quiet while I'm doing my show. Don't say nothing else. You sit there and you pretend like you don't exist. Just pretend like you don't exist. Who we got in the building? We got somebody in the building. William, ain't it?
What's going on, man? What's up, man? Hard
Hard
working
at working man
businessman.
in Savannah. What's up with you, boy?
Oh, not much, man. Not much. Getting ready to go to work. We talk about Shannon Sharpe situation.
Hey, man. The Shannon Sharpe situation, week of the draft. But I want to know what you think about this Shannon Sharpe sexual misconduct allegation. What do you think about it? Do you think old girl set him up for the Okie? Or do you think Shannon Sharpe out here being foul, man? You think you out here living foul?
Nah, I don't think Shannon Sharpe living foul, but I think Shannon Sharpe need to get him a girl. I can't judge him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't God. He say he like younger women, but I feel like, dude, you need to find a girl your speed. And I hope it ain't no snow bunny, because if it's a white girl, you know how they is. They gonna like to throw the black boys underneath the bus. Well, I mean black men underneath the bus. I ain't even say boy. I don't like saying that word, but men. But he gotta be hold himself accountable if he was in the wrong doing it. But my thing is, you gotta be careful who you put your business out, man. Because these girls, man, these girls slick. They'll do anything naive
I
to
he
get
don't
some
know
money
that
out
at
of it.
50 some years old. At 50 some years old in the game. 50 some years in the game with him. He ain't figured that out.
And he should learn his lesson about that thing happening too. I guess what it is, he's saying that somebody from his camp trying to link it out and saying that he was in the wrong. But I'm on his side because in the day I think the woman was kind of wrong. She really trying to do that to get a payday out of the other man. I don't think he did nothing wrong, but you threaten the women. You don't supposed to say that, bro. You supposed to say, "Hey, okay, you got it." Cause me, I ain't gonna argue with a woman. If a woman don't like me, I'm gonna walk away from the situation. I'm gonna say, "Okay, on to the next one." You know, there's too many women out here to just be worried about just one. So
So every time you get into an argument with a woman, you leave.
yeah, cause I mean, cause I feel
Well,
like,
it be crazy.
cause I feel like I know my worth and I know my vow. Cause like I feel like a woman, that's how women is. They like they have the women's are very emotional than more than men. You get what I'm saying? Because man,
Yeah,
we provide for women. They just want I just want a woman to encourage me and appreciate me and value me. That's what I ask for a woman. Just quality time and appreciate me. Don't complain too much. I don't like women. Oh, I need this. I need this. Why you gotta do all this? I don't be with all that. You know what I'm saying? Just you with me or you against me. That's how I see it. And then I got a
yeah,
good junior
y'all.
high. I'm a Leo. I'm a king. So I know I'm a king. I know my worth. But at the end of the day, you gotta meet my standard. You gotta have the same mindset as me, and you gotta have, my thing with Shannon Sharpe is, bro, you gotta date women your speed. You got so much money trying to be messing with these little girls, and especially if they don't only fans, bro. Like you know better, make better decisions, Shannon Sharpe. That's all I'm saying, baby. Like I said in the day, I'm supporting them. I ain't taking her side. I just think she's trying to do that to get the dude money, man. That's all I gotta say about it.
I just want everybody to know that William Amos say, if he got to argue with you, he's showing you to the door.
Got to go. Got to go. And
My God.
you don't appreciate me, another woman will. That's simple
My
as
God.
that.
I mean, William, I mean, when it comes down to these allegations, these are things I think about. I think about, you know, how close to home some of this hit, with your boy Blakberry. I got
Yeah,
family, family that's been a victim of such
sexual
things.
assault. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely,
And,
most definitely.
and I definitely have to keep that in mind that even the people that we think that are the most upstanding citizens, we think they the most respectful people, we admire with some of these people we look up to, and
Yeah,
they they be having these hidden skeletons.
genders, yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
my thing,
saying?
with- and my thing with Shannon Sharp is, I mean, to cut you off, I think with Shannon Sharp is like, dude, find a woman your age, like me, man. This is what I'm not a hypocrite or anything like that. Me, I tell you off the rip, the youngest I'm going is 21, a dub. I'm 29, I might be 30. I'm dating somebody probably like 10 years older than me or 10 years younger than me. I'm not dating nobody. If I'm 50 and I'm trying to date a woman 20, nah, bro. Cause at the end of the day, she ain't my speed. Like, I don't care how good she is, how fine she is, how beauty she
Yeah,
is. That's like you date your own kind, like you date your own daughter or your grandkid. Cause at the end of the day, you was an adult. You got grandkids, ain't it? So my thing is, you gotta make better decisions, Shannon Sharp.
yeah,
You already know you on this
yeah.
big platform. They're gonna take everything away. They're gonna try the impossible. It's hard for black dudes to continue success and royalties because they didn't want you to succeed for nothing. They don't want black people to conquer. This is a white man's world we living in, and that's all I always say that R.I.P. Tupac Shakur. But like I said, I always take Tupac Shakur. This is a white man's world we living in, so you gotta be mindful with things you do because you get monitored.
Well, the white man world we living in thing, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother
Yeah,
podcast for a
yeah,
whole
yeah.
nother
But you,
day.
but you, but you, but you know
But
how I'm saying about
but
that.
I, but but
This
I,
nigga
I
Jesus is
feel your
white.
sentiment. I feel where you're coming from with it. And the man, the dating the younger females thing. Like,
Mm.
I understand you get to that age where you look at some of the you look at the fair sex and you say, dang man, I remember when they was tighter. I remember when they was freer. I remember when they
Yeah,
was more gullible. I remember when
yeah,
when it was easier. I remember when it was easier with them, and
yeah,
that's what you start to want again. I
yeah,
get that,
yeah. But
but
you in
like
different.
you
This is a
saying,
different generation. It's a different generation.
yeah, but it like you saying, everybody got a speed. Everybody got a speed. See,
Oh,
most wealthy people, most people that got some bread, most people that well off, their speed is going to be equal to that as far as when it comes to what tax bracket they're
Yep.
in. And then it's the age thing afterwards. But for most of the world, for those of us that's not well off, for most of the world is we got to look at, well, you can't be, I can't, like, I'm 38. I'll be 38 this year.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in the world first of all, I'm married, love my wife. But if I wasn't married, and if I was out here as a bachelor, ain't no way in the world I'm finna be wifing up no 19-year-old. She ain't been through nothing. She ain't been through nothing to be able for me to be able to for me to be like, hey, I'm gonna come wife you. We gonna get together. I'm gonna wife you up. We gonna do what it is, do what it do. And then she first time she get mad at me, she go to scratching at me or throwing something at me, or she go to or she something like that, or she disappear for a day or two. Shit like that. Like that's the immature shit. Like, why would I want to deal with that? When you didn't want to deal with that when you were young. That's why you
No.
had multiple women. That's when you was young,
Yeah.
because each woman gave you something different that you wanted in one woman that you ain't gonna get till later on in life. So that's why you had all these multiple women, because the young women was immature. They did immature things, and you kept your options open. Why in the world, 50 some years old, you figure? First of all, let's get this straight. Let's make this clear, because I know already what Shannon Sharpe headed. Shannon Sharpe keep himself in impeccable condition, impeccable shape, right? He a
Yep.
gym rat.
Yeah.
He keep
Yeah.
himself in impeccable shape. So
Yeah.
he looking at it, well, as is he can attract whatever female he want because of his physique and because of his wallet. So I look good, I got bread, I can get whatever I want, I can lock down whatever I want, I can control these younger.
Can't think like that. You
You
can't
already,
think
but you
like that.
already know that's how he looking at it though, Will.
Yeah. I get what your point is. Like he thinking, oh, I got money, I could do anything, man. Money don't mean everything, man. Like what's his name? Steph Curry said. Not Stephen Curry, but Steph Curry. Like you can't value like you can't this era and age, you can't be doing certain things to these women because they'll report anything now. And my thing is he kept saying that, but when he was younger, he just had sex with older women and stuff. He's admitted on his shows with
Yeah.
the Shay Shay, not I think the Shay, not the Shay Shay Club with the little club with him and
What that,
Ocho
the bad
Cinco.
girl club?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
oh
no.
no, the nightcap.
Yeah, nightcap with Ocho Cinco. Like, bro, you talking too much because them people could pull that stuff up. But yeah, he can't be doing that stuff like that, man. You sometimes you gotta keep him out shut, and don't say nothing. Cause like I said, these days now, you gotta be careful what you do on social media site. That's why I stay off of social media too. And that's another distraction.
Yeah.
Everybody want to see what the next person got instead of worry about they well being. Yep.
Hey, every time your dollars go up, your problems go up right along with it. What's up with today,
Yeah.
Sean Caldwell?
Yep.
What's up? What's up? Let me tell you something about this. I'll go back to what you were talking about, relationship wise and stuff like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
to me, to me, dating now is changed over the last 20 years. Nowadays is more like, let me get you before you get me, or
Yeah.
the, the the respect and the communication went out when started coaches and Penelopers, because they don't even talk to each other no more. It's like, okay, let me text to you all day. I don't want to text you all day. I want to get on the phone or talk to you in person. And
New age
respect,
communication. Yeah.
yeah, and the respect now is so. Oh man, respect is so. My cousin told me this. He said the reason is some of the respect. Listen to the music now. He said back in the 80s and 90s, when you heard a love song, you had to figure out they were talking nasty. Now
Right.
you know they talking that. It is like it all in
Yeah.
open. So So okay, I had a ding on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. I said, you know what, women, we appreciate y'all twerking, but can you find another way to get our attention? I mean,
You use
everybody's
your
twerking.
brain. Use the A
Yeah,
man, bros. You speaking knowledge, bro. These women don't want to use their brain. Like
Yeah,
me, that's what me, man. It's like me, bros. I want to find me a right wife. I ask God to find me with a right wife. I know it's the perfect time. It's gonna come, and I'm being
yeah,
patient. God just tell me to keep being patient, and I'm being humble, bro. Because at the end of the day, I even though I do give money, I'm not saying I'm supposed to give female money, but I feel like what's the purpose of helping you, and I'm encourage you, but when I
ain't
look
no
out
wrong
for
with that
you,
shit, Will, man.
but
First
I'm
of all,
saying,
let's put that whole little thing to bed right here, right now. Every dude gonna trick off if that's what you want to call it.
yep.
no,
Listen, man, we gonna get these women money. That's the game. The game now, that's the
That
game.
came
You
generation
gonna
generation.
whether it's money or whether it's things. It could be
wants and
money,
needs.
it could just be things. But you gonna give something to get something back. It's just what it
Yeah,
is, bro. Everybody paying for the kitty cat. Don't nobody need to try to pretend like they ain't.
Like
yeah.
Go ahead.
like I said today.
Finish.
Like I said
Yeah,
today, a man can. Well, I tell women today, man gonna give you three things: good sex, be a good person, and have good stability. But women, you got to pick two of
right.
them. So most men is not gonna have all three. So if you want all three of that, what you gonna do? What you gonna bring to the table?
They ain't gonna offer that. They want to look cutie, get their nails done, and be on social media. That's why I be telling like I don't mind females be on social media. I'm not too control over women, but at the same time, I want you to put the effort in the same effort I'm putting in. Like just work. I don't care what you do. I don't care how you get your money. Just work for your money. Make sure you get your bag at the end of the day. Like I say,
Yeah,
I
But
want you to work for your money.
If you Shannon
but
Sharp, you a public figure, you rich, and you black. You a rich black public figure. You a rich black man that's a public figure. And you 50 some years old. Now, if it don't come across your mind when you run into any woman, any new woman, any new face that you don't know, that all your walls should be up. All of them. All of your walls should be up. The fact that you let it, and of course I'm saying it based off of if the chick is, if she is setting them up for the okie doke.
I think she is. She's the one
You
that she
put
want to pay
yourself in
this.
this position, man.
Yeah, because
Blackberry,
You
Blackberry,
put yourself in that position.
yeah.
Blackberry.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I was in a relationship for 9 years. Or married 7. I think I got divorced last year. I did. I'm in my 50s. I I'm a director screenwriter. I see a lot of women all the time. I mean, industry women, non-industry women. It is the game now. It's not about me trying to find a woman. It's just me trying to find the right woman because now I'm in a different, like you said before. When you get more money, you get more problems.
Yep.
Now women don't look the same to me like when before I got married and everything, because like the game don't change. So when I see a woman now, I gotta look at her differently. I gotta look like if she gonna be somebody in my future, not somebody I could hit tonight. And it's
Right.
like this. Most women these days they want this hit tonight. They changed the role from us. Cause like more men want to get a hit tonight. See, women want to do it now. They're like, nah, I don't know, lady. I don't want to have sex. And like what? and,
Yeah.
and years ago, I would have read that route, but now it's like you have to say with the woman now, they lose their damn mind, they want to leave you alone. So
And,
you got to
and
think
they
about
and they
who you
don't.
lay down with. Is it gonna
Or,
be worth it seeing them tomorrow?
yeah, and I don't mean to cut you off, man. They don't want to. I feel like some women they don't want to work for their money. You got some women who still keep on independent on their own, get their own salon, got their own business. But these days, these women don't value dudes no more. They just want to leech off dudes and get what they want, milk their pockets, and hey, I'm fine on my own. Once they get their bag, they think, oh, I don't need no man. A man gonna come to me. I ain't chasing you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find. I'm just gonna be do me. If you think that,
Now,
so
the main problem I get with women now, the nigga that dog them out, they give some respect in a man like me, a gentleman. And they
yeah,
call me a simp or thirsty. 'Cause I pull their chair out. I take them out to eat.
that's what
But these
you
niggas,
supposed
you
to
just
be
dogging
polite.
them out, slapping across the head. Oh, I love Tyrone. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Everybody eat finger pills?
Yeah, these women like them crash out dudes who gonna want to kill a dude, another man over them. That's too much. I'm not doing that, bro. You can have her. I feel like if a dude say, hey, that's my woman, all right, cuz you got it. I'm not going by my business, cause I ain't
Yeah,
about to be wrestling
I ain't,
tongue with you,
I ain't
cause
putting
I
on no
know
woman.
it's gonna spark some other way. And I got gun license to carry my gun. So if I'm not about to argue with you, if I feel like my life threatened and you harm me, then it's on.
And if a woman tell me I pull up on anybody, I'm walking away. Cause I don't want a woman like that. Like I'm in a restaurant everything, and maybe they gave her 9 shrimp instead of 10. Oh hell no, she gonna go to the back and start cutting out. We ain't doing that.
Yeah,
No,
for
we ain't
real.
doing that.
And then you have these
Keep your
generations, they
butt
don't need they
down.
Hell no.
having these generations they don't even know no Bible scripts in the Bible, and that's sad. There was a dude. He say, "Y'all give me one script out the Bible." Some of them said, "Oh, I don't know no script out the Bible." I said, "Ooh, shoot, that boy, that social media got they head brainwashed."
Yeah.
And
Mm,
but there is one scripture
I
in the
thought
Bible that,
everybody knew John 3:16.
but
mm.
there is one scripture in the Bible that a woman for to bring you peace at home. You come home from work every day and you got to argue with her. That's not the one for you because she's not bringing you peace. She's bringing you hell. I
And you
get
know,
Yeah.
and I hate to say, you know what it is? They never be satisfied. Ooh, you just said a mouthful of word. Never be satisfied, grateful, humble. I appreciate it. I never hear that. It always, oh, I need something else. The more money, more problems.
no. You ever heard that saying? You did something to do. It's like
Yeah,
the guy they really want was probably behind you, and
Oh yeah, he
he
just for now. Mm-hmm.
yeah he behind you with his woman, and since you was there, she accepted you. Now all that time she comparing you to him, like everything you do, like say okay, like I'm from the suburb, I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, right?
yeah.
And my wife, my ex-wife, she kept on calling me ghetto. I'm like, what's the word? I mean, I hung in the hood, but the people in the hood, they know I want hood because they never do hood stuff. It's like when they do some dirty, like, so you stay here. You got a good job. We don't want to mess with your credit. Like that. I mean, they were real friends because that friend wouldn't care. Come on, get in the car. They rob somebody. No, they were like, chill here. But she kept on giving me all these negative vibes about who I was. But like, do you know who I was before you married me? Because I'm not that dude. And then I realized the dude she wanted it
Right.
wasn't me. So I had to divorce her because until she find Tech Nine, I'm silk. That's all I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be silk for the rest of my life.
Hey,
She can find Tech
all
Nine
this
somewhere
what
else.
this what I know about this what I know about these women, right? And before I say this, let me just say, like I said earlier, if you wasn't listening before, anytime I see your a sexual misconduct allegation, rape,
Hmm.
whatever it is, sexual abuse,
Hello,
sexual assault, I I
hello.
I keep in mind how close to home it hits with me because I have family that was a victim to that. So I don't never take it lightly, and I never assume anything. I never assume one person lying and the other person not. I never do that.
Right.
But one thing I do know about these women in today's world, especially these young gals. between 18 and 27 years old. And I just pulled out that 27. I just pulled that number out of my ass. But
Yeah,
I
25,
know
Okay.
like 25.
they between them, they
About
between
30.
them
Yeah,
ages.
About 30.
yeah,
They know that they're being given a blueprint on how to set a nigga up.
yeah.
And they done this a blueprint. This a blueprint that's been diabolically organized for a long time. But like like Deshaun Caldwell just said, one of our OGs in this game, back in the day, you had to read between the lines. You had to cipher between the codes and the words of the song.
The morals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these girls
You
ain't
ain't
that.
got they telling these young guys straight up how to hey what the Sesame Red telling you to suck it out the condom and put it in your. She's telling you all kind of shit to do.
Mm-mm. But you know,
Sesame Red.
but half the people
So
don't listen to
what?
Sexy Red though. That girl just ignorant. That girl just doing it because she doing, like I said, she doing it for the fortune and the fame. Like my boy Paul said, people do anything for a dollar, man. Like I said, just it's too much money in America. People just greedy. People just don't want to work for their money. And what women, it's not all women. You got some immature, and insecure women. They don't want to hold themselves accountable for what they do. They, oh, I didn't know. No, you knew. Cause I tell the female, you talk to any other niggas outside of me, that's dead. We ain't got nothing talking about. So I don't play with them. I be on their neck. If you
Black,
mess with me, I better be on the one here. I don't care. I don't play no tight games.
Blackberry.
I know these women will set you up. What's up with you, Georgia, Texas boy? What's up with you?
Blackberry.
Yes, sir.
Blackberry. Let me say it right quick. You remember that group, Oakland 357?
Yes.
Okay, they had a song called Juicy Drive You Crazy, right?
Ooh.
Now, the young woman was listening to it, right? She know it was nasty, right? So she listened to it, and then when they got to the part when they like, I know where to sit down, I know where to sit my butt down on, and I throw my juice out on you. She said, what? That song right there, right? They compare that to WAP. The singer from that song, she said, we were nasty, but what with Cardi B? Oh, she took nasty to another level.
Mm-hmm.
The
All,
same
all,
song, but different words.
all females and all the female industry females nasty, man. They get down and dirty, man. Like the people just be doing their job for views and like especially them reality shows. I don't be paying no hip hop Atlanta, Housewives, baddie girl clubs. Then they got the baddie boys. I'm like,
They make them look
man,
bad on the shows.
they
They
be
make
doing
them
all
look
type of
stupid
shit.
and dumb on their shows.
Yeah, man. People just doing their job for
But you know
clicking
what?
views.
But all over them shows, all them women that go on, not all of them, most of them women on them shows, all of them on there, they telling you the same thing what to do to a dude. Get his money.
Yeah,
Get his money. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta put gas in the car. Hold on.
but yeah, William. I mean, these women these days, it's a good women out there. It just like you gotta find the right one. I mean, because there's a lot of them that act like they the right one, but they play too many games. And I just
Yeah,
being an old school player like me, I don't see every game you can play, so you can't really trick me. I just look at
yeah.
you and laugh.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I better date, and I ain't even trying to be funny or nothing. I better date a ugly girl because a ugly girl more value. They'll appreciate you more than these girls who look
That's old school right
beautiful
there.
and amazing.
Nowadays, don't
Them-
nobody want to be married no more. Them days is over with. They mom ain't married. They daddy ain't married. They grandma ain't married. They grandma became a grandma at 45.
But
They
my
don't
ex girlfriend told me that. I mean,
they don't know nothing about elders no more. It's somewhere. It's like I tell my folks all the time, bruh, I still got my grandma. My grandma still got all her sisters and brothers. Them is elders. Y'all ain't got no elders. They don't know how to build nothing. They want instant gratification with everything.
they had no respect.
Respect is dead.
Hey,
They
now
don't want
what
to.
you just said right
They
there,
not
Georgia,
getting.
Texas boy. What you just said right there is the gospel, boy. Because more and more you seeing these mamas, they on the lines with their daughters twerking, on the
In
lines
the
with their
club.
daughters
Think about
doing
it.
the
The mom
TikTok
and the daughter want to go
challenges.
after the same dude.
The mamas in the
And in the club.
man, come on, man. I'm watching gold digger trap videos, the gold digger trap videos, and he asked the mama, to let the daughter go through her phone, and the mama been texting the daughter boyfriend.
That's nasty, man.
Like,
Nah,
That's foul. That's foul.
I,
Like why would you want to date a dude that why would you want to date a dude and that's y'all blood, like y'all blood for y'all siblings to each other. That's sick. Like I say, like I be looking at the little people who do the little gold digger thing. Like the dudes who be trying to talk to them, like, oh, how you doing? Like, oh, I'm not interested in you. Then they'll come in with these little Ferrari cars and Lamb trucks. Oh, how you doing? And dudes like, nah, you don't meet my standards. You don't have the same
They
values
keep
as
me
me.
fed.
Yeah, they be
They
trying them.
keep me
I be
fed.
laughing at them.
But yeah, man, it's like,
man, what?
it's like when you really think about it, ain't nobody courting no more. Nah, I want to date
Hell
everybody. I
no,
can't just put
what
all
I'm
my
a
hopes
court
in.
for? What I'm a court for is I got you got the girls like the what the little girl is, or said the dude got to be making 250 million, or what she said, he got to be making like $200 million a year.
And she ain't
for
got a
what?
link to her name.
It like, hell no, what you want somebody to court you, and you done already put it out there in the world that if you ain't making $200 million, then you can't even touch this.
Then it's
Look,
like, because I'm a haters baby,
let
just
me
like
keep
you,
this a
bad
hundred.
bitch. Oh my bad.
Now you good.
Right.
Let me keep this a book real quick. Let me get on camera when I say this. Let me keep this a book real quick. See see some of old school cat tell you. I'm glad they Sean Caldwell on here. Some of old school cat tell you, and this for the ladies. This ain't for the fellas. This for the ladies. You can holler about all these standards that this dude, all these things a man got to have. You can holler that shit all goddamn day. When a real nigga come up on you and really spit that guy, and really spit that spit to you, that talk to you, and can talk you out them draws. All that you got to be making this and making that, and I'm about the bag and all that. All that ain't gonna mean shit when
Boy, I
a
told
real
them.
nigga get a hold to you. When a
Come on
real
now.
nigga get a hold to
They
you,
heard what
all
Holly
that don't
Berry
mean a
said on Month
goddamn
Ball.
thing.
Make me feel good, goddamn it.
Yeah, make me feel good. You better ask Holly. You better ask her.
Like this, like I told the girl, she was like, but nigga walking through the store. I said, you know what? Nigga would hit it, but he want to take you home to your mom, their mama.
Man,
Yo,
I'm gonna tell
I
you,
want to
I'm
take you
gonna
home to
tell
meet
you
my
the God
mama.
honest truth. As a man who just celebrated being married for 15 years, when me and my
Congratulations,
wife,
Congratulations,
bro.
bro.
man, I'm tell you now, man. When I be out hitting about and I see a female with some skimpy clothes on, bro. When I tell you, bro, that shit turn my stomach, bro. Make me feel some type of way, bro. It like
No,
it,
no,
it,
no,
it
no,
like, bro.
no.
It like, bro. I got an oldest daughter, bro. She finna finish her second year of college. She damn sure ain't walking outside like that, bro.
No,
Mm-hmm.
when I be on Facebook and I look at a girl picture, right? It be a presentable picture. Then I go into a picture section and she butt naked. That just turn me all naked. I'm like, what the? You don't give me
Yeah.
nothing. Give me something to how you say that? How you say that?
The dream about, the
Imagine. Yeah,
fantasize
give me
about.
imagine. Yeah, yeah,
Facts.
because
I don't even do
if I
social media.
already see it,
The only social media I got is YouTube and Bleacher Report. I don't deal with that other stuff, man. It ain't me.
like
Yeah,
this.
It
it
ain't real. Like it just like I had to tell my son. My son said, "Yeah, these are here my friends." I say, "Bruh, you ain't never met them in your life. You don't know where they live. You don't know where
and
they from.
Mm.
But
and,
these your friends though.
hey,
How
but
these your friends and you don't know 'em?
Georgia boy, but let's see, and that's what I be saying this, and I be hurting female feelings. I say Y'all female post all day on social media, but y'all ain't got the pot to piss or water thought out or something to show for. Woo, when I say that, boy, I be hurting her feeling because
Oh
one
yeah.
girl, I mean, she used to work with
Yeah,
me at
but
my
hey,
job.
the hustle is real with these women, bro. The
Like, what do
hustle
you got to
real
something to
now.
offer?
Yeah, but see, some of these women, they confused because they mama got done wrong. So they seen their mama doing this and that. So they feel like I
Yeah.
automatically gotta be like my mama. If your mama would have did better, she would have had better.
Hell, their
Mm-hmm.
mama done train them to do that shit. Their mama done train them.
Hell no. Think about
That
it, bro. Think about it, bro. Big mama, and big daddy, whoever you had, a grandma, grandpa, they always told you right from wrong, bro. What to do? This, that.
exactly.
I had to tell my boys all the time. Listen, I don't care what nobody tell you, boy. Don't ever eat ass, boy. My grandpa, my uncles ain't never tell me to eat ass. Keep a woman, boy. I'm telling you now. I'm
I don't
telling you
blame you,
now.
bro. I don't do that either. I don't do that either. That's a part of sex. No, it's not.
Wait a minute. Wait a
That's
minute.
the
Wait a minute.
To
Wait
be
a
in quick
minute.
punks do
situation.
that.
Wait a minute.
Punks do
Wait
that. I
one
ain't.
goddamn minute. Wait just one goddamn minute.
Gotta keep it peep, man, because I was pushing
I
pee before
I
Corner.
know
Know that.
now. I know we ain't casually saying don't eat the booty hole.
Shit,
No,
I'm
don't eat a
saying
like
it
it
grocery.
like it
faithfully.
Don't eat
need
a
to be
I'm
grocery.
said
saying it
like
faithfully.
it need to be like it need to be reprogrammed into motherfuckers head.
No,
Do
man,
not
you gotta
eat booty
understand
hole.
this generation. This generation listen to the internet about everything.
Yeah.
I'm
Somebody hit
talking
all
about.
pink.
Come
Somebody's
on
pink
now,
in the middle.
come on. Like, think about it, bro. They can be dead
Oh
ass
man.
wrong and know they wrong, but they ain't never gonna admit they wrong.
Yeah.
Wha- How
Nah,
Like,
that
they
work?
ain't
like,
gonna never admit they wrong.
what's that dude name?
That,
Like,
that,
everybody. I ain't mean to cut y'all out. Like, he funny. What's his name? Dusky, the dude with the blonde hair with the
Drewski.
fro.
Drewski, man,
Drewski.
That dude a clown, man.
that dude
That
is
dude. That
retarded,
dude.
bro.
That dude. Something really wrong with her. They say they call him trying to eat, do some transaction with Diddy Combs. Sean Combs. He's talking, I ain't got no violence in it. They caught you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. Now you trying to deny it.
Okay,
Talking about, I was staying with my mama.
apparently did it. I tried to get multiple dudes on in the entertainment industry. He done tried
Mm.
to turn them a lot of these dudes out. But when we talking about when we talk, see, look, it's like this. It's like this. Okay. See, that's the world, right? That they in. Shannon Sharpe and this woman, whoever she is, because she was at a gym that Shannon Sharpe was at, and you can almost guess that he was at an exclusive gym. So wherever this was at, this young woman is a part of that. She a part of the world that Shannon is a part of. So when you're a part of this world where eating butt is a casual thing, or or man on man is a casual thing in entertainment in order to get ahead in entertainment. When you a part of this world, this is when somebody like Shannon Sharpe, if you are not subject to what people are saying you are subject to, you have to make it a point to protect yourself from being in a situation where somebody can come at you like that and try to set you up for that okie doke. You gotta protect yourself from that. That's why a lot of these when I see these allegations on these entertainers, part of me says it might be some truth to what's being proclaimed because
Nah.
I'm pretty sure you got a PR person. I'm pretty sure you got plenty of family. You got plenty of friends that's telling you, hey man, watch yourself when you go out here. Watch you protect your neck when you go out here. You know this already. You see it around you. People you know done been caught up. Look at Diddy. He's a prime example. But even not into that extent, you got plenty of people that's been around you, Shannon, that you done seen get caught up in situations like this where it could get to a point where just because she done made the claim itself creates now it has a life of its own now. Even if you're innocent,
Now it got a life of its own because now the rest of the world is watching. The rest of society is a part of it.
But let me tell you something. I've been in this entertainment industry since '93, and I'm an ex dancer. I don't seen a lot of stuff that I was like, wow. But when I started writing movies and stuff like that, and the first thing my agent told me, he said, "Don't get so deep in Hollywood, and you turn to the other side." I said, "Man,
Yeah.
I don't care what they do, how much money they offer me. I am not going to turn gay with nobody." He said, "Like Cat, what you said? What's called offer $50 million every
Had to
time to
turn
turn."
had to turn down
Man,
20 had to turn down to 5 times. They was trying to offer him 25, 50 million 5 times. He's talking about the Illuminati. Them people in Hollywood is sick. And this is
nothing. I would not. No, hell no. I did. I've seen a lot of people there. I've seen them straight, and then like a year later, you see them like your boy NLE Chopper. It's like he going to the other side. I don't know what's wrong with him.
yeah, I think he bisexual. I've been said that something he bisexual. He just don't want to come out the closet and say that. You know, he want to keep that image, but you can't play both sides. That's like saying you gonna be with God,
Like
you're gonna be
Kevin
with a
Gates,
saint.
man, said.
Hmm.
Say what?
You know what? Look, I want
I think he bisexual.
let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. It's not. I cannot control what somebody else want to do with their life.
No.
Old girl, old girl, right? Cause now let's look at it from the perspective of the group of people that looking at it like Shannon trying to save face and make it look like he ain't gay. This all a setup by him to make it look like he ain't gay. That like he did. They tried to say he set up the Instagram leak when he was the Instagram live. They tried to say he did that on purpose when he was filming. You know, when they caught him doing it with old girl,
Right.
and
Oh yeah,
which is
yeah, yeah.
apparently, and this now is apparently supposed to be the backlash from that because the young girl feel a certain kind of way about it because she thought that her and Shannon was exclusive. She thought they was an item. So all of this is supposed to be some kind of setup by Shannon to make it look like, nah, I ain't really like that. I ain't really gay. See, look, this the thing. You
I'm
can be
not
with
really
the fuck,
gay, huh?
huh?
You said I'm not really. He
You
didn't
say
say I'm
what?
not gay. He said I'm not really gay.
Because people trying to say that you done had folks like Corey Holcomb and Mike Ilps. They made jokes about him being gay because he was at the Lakers game with somebody that was part of that alphabet community. He took him to
Oh,
the game with him,
Oh, he's
oh,
talking about
okay.
and that
We're talking about
gay
the
stylists. He's talking
LGBT.
about gay stylists who be dressing them up. And my thing is,
yeah, the stylist.
yeah, he shouldn't be. If you know you ain't gay, you won't supposed to be hanging around them because then they gonna people will consume you gay because you hang around with that person.
Yeah,
Just
them
And
folks
it's great.
and look,
try to
and that's
change
what I
start doing
mean,
all
and
them
that's what I
exclusive
mean,
ass interviews.
and that's what I mean by if you got somebody you cool with and they gay and you want to hang out with them,
What I mean,
but you ain't like that. You got to know that it's gonna come with criticism. It's gonna come with backlash. It is because while not us per se here talking, but while a lot of the world, a lot of society want us to live in a world where gay gay people are accepted on every level, on every platform, in every circle. While they want us to live in that world, the fact of the matter is we just don't and we never will. While they may be on TV, while they may be political figures, while they may be more incorporated into society in a lot of ways, you can't get away from it on TV. You can't get away from it in music. That may be the case, but you still got dudes like Shannon Sharpe
Hey,
who will make sure you know that they are not that way.
man, that's
I
why
mean,
So
some of these folks mad at Donald Trump because Donald Trump trying to bring Jesus back into America. instead of all this other shit.
But look, but Shannon needs to come out because anybody gonna hate him. I mean, it gonna might make him more popular. Because the way they got out now, shoot. Because in the industry, there's so many of them in there, and and it ain't like 20 years ago when they set your whole life down. Man, they might bring them up. I mean, to me,
Oh no, they'll try to
it,
get rid of you. They'll
Man,
try to get rid of you.
it was
not
just like
saying
y'all was saying earlier. How many folks nowadays really know God? Half of these folks can't even say a Bible verse.
oh,
Back in the day, come on now, man.
I, I
Back in
just
the
been
day,
saying that,
everybody knew.
bros.
Everybody knew.
I just been saying that,
Exactly. I heard
bros.
y'all. It was just like earlier, man. Like, come on now. Growing up, everybody knew Philippians 4:13, John 3:16. Like, it's nothing
yeah.
now.
I thought
Now,
everybody knew John
you know what
3:16.
I'm saying? But now, and I hate to say it like this, but the internet and all that, bro, they don't care about God no more. They don't care about Jesus no more. They want
They're
to
all about
live.
money and
They want
sex.
to live their life the way that they want to live their life, and don't care about the consequences.
Like this,
And when
I
go
told
ahead,
the
Bishop.
woman about money and sex, and I said most relationships about money and sex. She said, "What's wrong with this money and sex?" I said, "Where the love at? Where the communication? Where the respect? You
What
can't
a
have a big
discipline
relationship
at.
about money and sex."
Yep.
Love,
I just
man.
said that,
Folks
bros.
don't love nobody. They only love what folks can do for them.
Yep. That's all they want to do.
Yeah.
They want to. I can benefit him. I got this sucker here. He gonna do whatever I tell him to do. I got him.
Well, as far as the allegations on Shannon Sharpe, I don't. I will hold judgment until all
Brother,
the facts are out. Now,
I don't trust it.
while
I
she
don't trust
does
it
have
because the
audio,
lawyer.
while she does have audio, we all know that that specific lawyer is somebody that hunts for these
Yep,
cases,
I was just about to say
and
that. That's the same dude who put that case on Jay-Z.
he will
Yeah.
chop and screw evidence to make it sound a certain kind of way. And if old girl had an agenda all along, then it's something that Shannon Shaw, you let yourself get suckered in, so you way behind the eight ball in defending your case. She
But
done
my thing,
set you up for the okie doke. If she has set you up for the okie doke.
but my
If she has done that.
But my thing is with Shannon Sharpe is stop running your mouth on on certain situations and certain things. I feel like some things you need to keep yourself between you and God. Only you and God knows. Like you don't need to swing the world what you do and what you do. That's what wrong people now. They always talking about what they doing with it and this and the third. I don't tell my business all like that. Ain't none of your business. The only
Yeah.
person knows is me and this man above.
But we gonna
okay,
spell on it more in later. We gonna spell
well,
on it more at another time.
I got one more last thing. I know these
Go ahead.
three women. I got these three women. They all married, right? And
Right.
they kind of green. And I look, they husband know everything about social media and all this stuff. But it's like, okay,
Let me see
say
out there.
this one girl, the one lady, she listened to Drew Hill with her husband, and she asked her husband which one is Drew. And I like what? And look, these three women, okay, they really don't know old school stuff. They all black now, and none of them white. They really don't
We
know.
won like Hootie and the Blowfish. We wanted Hootie.
But look, and these women are good ones. I like so. I told my cousin that. My cousin said, "Oh man, you see, there's a lot of green women out there, but it's a different. When no green women come out, you gotta teach them everything because they mom and dad kept them in the house. They ain't go out.
Yeah.
They mostly was in the church. So things when you get with one of them, it like training a baby. But they some good women
Yeah.
because they don't know nothing. They ain't out there
But you
doing
know
all
what?
that.
Well, see, that's where you got to be careful. Right there with what you just said.
They don't
That's
know
where you
nothing.
got to be careful. They good women because they don't know nothing. You got to
Right.
be careful with that because ignorance can be bliss, but ignorance can also lead you into an abyss.
Right.
Because if she learned that she don't have to wear dresses that cover her from ankle to her neck, if she learned that she don't have to be
Please
home
fasten
before the
driver
sun,
seat belts.
before before the street lights come on. If she learned that it's women that the neighbor next door got her OnlyFans and she make $500 a night. if she learned these things and then she turn up on you, now she ain't a good girl no more.
I
But
mean,
it really wasn't. But it really wasn't about that. The options are there. It's the fact that you didn't give her an option because you didn't let her see the world for what it was
right.
and let her make her own choice, her own decision on whether or not where she wants to staple herself into that world.
Well, now she's gonna learn because she's doing podcast now. Because she never seen Coming to America. She never seen Friday. Now she's so her husband gonna
She
see a
done
new
been
light
turned
of her.
out now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean podcast. When she do podcast with music and with movies. So she's gonna find out a whole lot.
Yeah. I think it's this. But we gonna talk about the week of the draft for at least about 30 minutes. But
Okay.
but before we do, let me say this. It's a gal. I think she used to be a newscaster. She used to be like a weather girl. All right,
Mm,
black, light skinned girl, real thick, got it going on, right? And she got this big bang. I can't remember her name. Her name's Celeste or something like that. But she got this big. She went viral on social media, on Instagram or something, because of a dress she wore during one of the broadcasts, and everybody could see how thick she was. And
yeah.
she owned it, right? And I think she still had the job for a long time. They let her record and build up her social media, and she got real big, real big. She's to this day, she's still real big. But I think she ain't got the job no more.
Mm.
I think now she don't have to do it no more because she make more money on social media, just showing off how what she got on and where she going to eat at these places and shit. Like she doing that now. She's what you call it, social media person or whatever they call them people. So when it when
I
they
ain't got
become
what is
aware,
this shit?
because with men it don't really take for something drastic to happen for us to realize our potential. It really don't. But for a
Right.
woman, once somebody show her, like, hey, you got it going on. Did you know you had it going on like this? Do you see what women that look like you are making? You could be making that. You could be doing that. You could be big. Once they get their head big up like that, then you start to see that not so innocence come out of them. See, now they ain't being innocent no more. Now they looking at, you know what, you right. If she doing it, I can do it. See, when it come to men, we ain't really like that. Oh, that dude over there taking his shirt off, making a lot of money. Well, good for that nigga. I'm finna go back over here and do what the fuck I was doing. that's how we think. So when it all comes down to it, man, with these allegations with Shannon Sharpe, man, you got to know this a young chick. She got it's more likely she got an agenda to get to the bag, as they say. It's more likely she got an agenda to get to the bag than actually be into your old ass.
Yeah. Hey,
So
she
you got to be thinking about that shit, man.
all she wants a quick payday. Oh, like
But now, if you done sexually assaulted this girl,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that shit. You know why? Cause I ain't even cut y'all Blackberry. Cause at the end of the day, she allowed that dude to do it, and she knew that shit. She knew that. Excuse my friend. She knew they was having sex, and they recorded. He said he didn't record it, but I believe what it was. he probably was self-recorded it and probably told her don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing about it. Shut your mouth. I'll probably give you something. He probably promised that
You
girl
know what?
something.
See, some of these women like to be taught to a certain kind of way in a sexual manner, where it's aggressive. And part of that recording, she did say that shit in a kind of like in a sexual tone when he said, I'm gonna choke the shit out you when I see you." She said, I don't want to get choked. She said it like that. Like a woman that don't want to get choked don't have to say she don't want to get choked. She don't have to say that. Nobody has to say they don't want to get choked. But she said it in kind of like a sexual manner. So, in my opinion, I ain't saying I don't believe old girl. I ain't saying I do. But like I say, the jury is out. I hope he beats it. I hope he didn't do what he said he did. And I hope old girl is full of shit just trying to get to the bad because apparently it's coming these days. But let's move on. Let's talk about draft week because we
Come on,
ain't
get over it.
weeks away no more.
Come on, come
We
on, come
just
on.
a couple days
Stop lying.
away. And when I'm looking at the Falcons situation, see, I'm not looking at if y'all know me, I ain't looking at it through the lens of some of my contemporaries where everything is safe and just don't do too much and just make sure you just don't be careful. Just be careful. I ain't looking at that shit in that lens. I'm looking at it in the lens of this is the 60th anniversary in 2025 of the Atlanta Falcons, the 60th
Rise up.
anniversary of the Atlanta Falcons. And while we got lots of memories with this team, we got plenty of them. We got a lot of things we can go back and look on and say, man, that was cool, man. We got a lot of things we go back and look on and say, man, we was a part of that. We was a part of the Michael Vick experience. We was a part of
Mm-hmm.
the Julio Jones 300-yard game. We was a part of this stuff, man. We was a part of Matt Ryan being an MVP, breaking the record for how many players got a touchdown from his throw.
On the first touchdown.
Yeah, man. You know, we can go back and look at that, man. One of the first teams to draft a defensive player in the first round of our faction. And that wasn't heard of, man. So it's like when we think about stuff like that, and we like, man, so many memories. But we 60 years and we cannot go in a building and look up in the rafters
And see a
and
playoff.
remember when we won a championship. We don't have that memory because it ain't
That what I
happened.
say is
Go ahead.
I see. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Will.
my screen y'all back doing that.
Go ahead, Deshaun. You gonna say something?
Okay. I was saying, in the last 15 years, we had a good team. We just had bad coaching. It just, to me, a lot of plays that we could have played could have got us a ring. It is a lot of miscommunication or a lot of laziness to me because I mean, I mean, we had some good players. We might not have had the dynamite player, but the player we had some good players, and we won some games. And most of our games that we lose, it be about one game score,
We lose real
Screen
close games, man. Real close games.
real close games. And a lot of them we could have won. I can't just blame the players. I gotta blame the coaching too. 'Cause,
I don't know who else to blame besides the coaches. I mean, I can blame management, but uh, the rest of a lot of the fan base don't let you do that because they want to make sure off the blank is protected. But
yeah,
man, I hear people say Arthur Blank don't know football. He rely on what he hear from up here. He knows something. He owns a football team. He knows something. I don't
And
know
he
why
been in
people
about
want to
30
get
years.
a long time. I don't know why people want to make it seem like just because he's an old Italian and his comeuppance is that of Home Depot that he don't know nothing about football. You don't
He
know
ain't nobody.
that dude. That you want to know why he know football? Because he know business.
What? He didn't know nothing about home. He didn't know nothing about no construction before he even had Home Depot. So, we gonna say
Right,
about that?
right.
Everybody he had a construction company and then made Home Depot. No, he just came up with the concept, and the other guy created it. They just came to be partners. It's like you said, Blackberry. It is business. So no, miss me with that. They don't know. He don't know no football. He been in
You
30
know,
years.
I was on We Talk Hawks TV last week after the Hawks had got eliminated from playoff contention, and you know somebody on there was shaking their head at the thought of getting Kevin Durant,
Oh,
and I was just looking at it like, you know what, this is part of our fan base problem in Atlanta. We think we so much smarter than everybody else when it comes to our analysis of our teams. We think we know so much about the game. We think we know so much history about the game. And we go to talking stupid shit out of our mouths like, I don't want Kevin Durant. You got to be a dumb motherfucker not to want Kevin Durant. You got to be stupid as hell. Why would you not want 7 foot or damn near 8 foot wingspan that can shoot over anybody, gonna give you 27, 28 a night, you know, no matter what kind of night it is? Why wouldn't you want that to go along with Trae Young, to go
because
along
I
with
heard somebody
Jalen
say,
Johnson?
that he lost his step. Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. When you talk, we talking about the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Hawks. We talking about two franchises that ain't won a goddamn thing, ain't won shit.
Not a damn thing.
But you want to be politically and analytically correct about every goddamn thing.
Entertain.
So
No, they don't
I
want to win. They want to get entertained.
when I was on there, I say because I say y'all stuck on playoffs. I was talking to them saying y'all stuck on playoffs. And when we talking basketball and football, when it come to football, you can trip and fall into the playoffs and fuck around and win a championship. You can't do that in basketball. It's the most skilled position game where it matters how good you are individually, and then it matters how good you are in a team concept. In football, if all you're good at is rushing the passer, you can be incorporated into a team concept. Somebody got an echo.
It's me. I'm probably gonna come back in.
All right. So when hold on, wait a minute. Now that's somebody else. Oh, there it is. Hold on, I'm gonna mute y'all. I'm gonna mute y'all just to see who it is. Okay, they shot. George Tiz, but I think it was you.
Me?
Or is it
How
just
about
me?
now?
Okay, we good now. Well, I still got an echo. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I think we good now. Nah, it's still echoing, but we'll work. We'll just have to work through it. Let me see what
But like you were saying, Arthur Smith, I'm not Smith. Arthur Blank no football. And right now he trained his son to take over.
Yeah.
And I believe his son gonna come in and clean house. You
Well,
think so?
I don't know if he gonna clean house. It just depends on the success of the upcoming season.
No. I'm talking about cleaning the office. The
Well, I mean,
I ain't talking about the team. I'm talking about the office.
I don't know if he will because regardless of the team success, like I think the Mercedes-Benz Stadium and Falcon bottom lines, they meet their bottom lines and then some. So
Yeah.
he probably won't do that because you don't want to fuck up the money. And the staff
Right.
that's there, they're good at getting the money. But if I'm thinking about it from a team perspective here, we going into this draft, right?
Right.
We have quite the conundrum on our hands with the Kirk Cousins contract. So we signed this guy Stick, quarterback.
Charges.
Used to be backup quarterback for the Chargers and the Rams.
Right.
And I guess the whole idea of signing him is so you have somebody, backing up Michael Penix that has. Yeah, that shit echoing real bad. Can everybody else hear that echo?
No.
Chat, do y'all hear that echo? Or is that just me? That Floyd say he hear the echo. All right, I'm gonna leave and come back in because I think it's me. I'll be right back.
All right. William. Who that in there? Oh, I am by myself. Hey, everybody. While Blakberry's gone, I'm here to tell you more about the Falcons. This is our 60-year anniversary, and we are going to have a grand old time at the draft.
All right. Damn, it's still doing. Hold on, Deshaun. Hold on, I gotta try something.
All right.
All right, mic check. All right, Deshaun. I see what it is. Go out and come back in, Deshaun.
All right.
But yeah, we going into this draft, man. Let's get this shit in order here. We going into this draft, and we got the Kirk Cousins contract situation. Finna get all right here. We got the Kirk Cousins situation. We got the stick quarterback stick guy. The stick guy just got signed, and apparently this dude don't work with Zach Robinson before with the Rams, so he knows the playbook. He gonna be able to, come in and just pick up from where he left off or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know, but I'm not by means convinced that signing motherfucking stick, whatever the fuck his name is, that just automatically means that Kirk Cousins is definitely out the door. But I will say this. I've been talking about Kirk Cousins getting traded on draft night for weeks now. Whether that's the move up or the move to stay in. Oh shit, I need to go the other way. Whether or not that's to stay in the first round and get another first round pick, whether or not that's to get more picks later in the draft, like get a third round pick, another fourth or second, whatever the case is. I've been talking about that shit for weeks. So the stick signing, it don't really make no difference in my talk and what I'm in my takes from what I've been saying, because I've been fully aware, just based off of doing my own homework and analysis of the team. All right, then Sean, that's it. That word, is that better? Yo, I
Yeah.
don't hear no echo, so we good now. Yeah, we good now. But just from off of doing my research, doing my homework, I see that it's opportunities that the Falcons could take advantage of to trade Kirk Cousins. Now,
Yep.
this was before stick signing. This was before he went to Cleveland and pretended like he was restaurant hopping at fucking Chipotle and or whatever the fuck he was at. This was before all that. So now that we got a little bit more variables to the equation here with the shenanigans, with the moves that the Falcons have made, like the stick signing. Now that we have these things to give us more clarity, now a lot of people want to make takes on him getting traded on draft night. Well, draft week is here. And while I've been reporting that the Tennessee Titans may want Kirk Cousins, I've also been reporting that the Cleveland Cavaliers, I almost said Cleveland Cavaliers, that the
I
Cleveland
know.
Browns, they may make moves in their contracts, in their salary cap, to be able to get a Kirk Cousins, but I seriously doubt it. I don't think that they can twerk them books. I really just don't.
What about
I don't
Miami?
care. I don't care what trade offer they get. Miami, I think Miami. Did Tua say he hanging them up? Is Tua hanging it up?
I mean, he's a one hit from being a Dolphin. One more hit, he'll be a Dolphin for real.
The
I'm talking about
problem is this with the Miami move. If he was to go to Miami, if Tua says I'm gonna play, we know how Miami is. They not gonna urge him not to. They gonna play him. Unless he is hanging it up himself, that's the only way I really see Miami going after Kirk Cousins. But even still,
he wife be close to Georgia. Heard me?
what'd you say?
His wife be close to Georgia.
She will still be, well, yeah, she'll just be a state down, even though Miami's still about 16-hour drive from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Can we go one day in Atlanta without 12 fucking with somebody? God, dog.
Not in Georgia.
Why y'all got these folk hemmed up like this? They got all the sirens on them and everything. That nigga tried to get out and run, y'all.
No, he didn't. And tell
That
me,
nigga
please don't
tried
tell
to
me,
run.
and please don't tell me that he a big guy. Don't tell me he a big guy. Please don't say that.
Nah, he's skinny. He one of these YNs. What they call them young niggas? One of these young niggas. One of these YNs. That nigga tried to run, y'all. I don't know how the fuck he didn't get away. His skinny ass, he should have been goddamn doing hurdles on motherfuckers.
Man,
Long as
they
he
not built
was.
how we was built, Blackberry. Back in the day, you skinny, you running, you jumping fences, you hitting
Man,
cars.
you ain't
Not,
goddamn catching me.
oh God.
Fuck no.
Nowadays,
You is
bro,
not catching me.
they lazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They lazy. Man, bro. I remember back in the day, bro, and my wife and my kid little, and I used to just run and just be jumping over cars. And my wife say, don't do that shit no more. I say, what? Long as I can do it, I'm gonna do it, goddamn.
Yeah, but
Jump a
don't take
fence, the window, everything, bro. Oh, man, listen, man. It ain't nothing wrong with being active, man. But these kids, lazy than a some bit, boy.
Yeah,
I
too lazy to even
think you
run from
do.
the police.
Lazy than a some bit, boy. And then when they get caught, and then when they get caught, they gonna swear racist, racism. Motherfucker, you just got caught doing the crime, but you want to scream racism. Boy, stop.
I think the
Hey
young
man.
girls, I think they about 25, 23, something like that. They got tired in like 10 minutes. Like, well, I gotta go sit down. Like, what? In my days, man, them girls, you be like popping, rocking, and sliding across the floor and everything.
Hey man, let's get back on topic, goddamn it. The YN is always taking over the goddamn stream. Hey man, so y'all tell me what y'all think. We going at this draft week. We just a couple days away
A
from
couple days
from
away.
from night one.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Going off recent history with
Mm-hmm.
Terry Fontenot.
Oh Lord.
The, the last minute workout with Bijan. Last minute workout with Michael Pickens Jr. I got a feeling that Jalen Carter or Michael Williams might be a Falcon, man.
Because they just
Yes,
worked them out.
just
Yep.
working yesterday.
Last week on the 17th.
Oh,
Private workout.
yeah.
Yeah, Terry his last minute moves typically turn out to be his moves on draft night. So I just don't want. This is what I don't want. This what I don't want. Can we talk about what we don't want? Because we can do that. We fans. We can talk about
Yeah.
what we want. So
I don't want no wide receiver,
what?
No
no running back, no tight end,
I don't want
no
no receiver.
quarterback
No quarterback.
I don't want no skill position on the offensive side of the ball at all if
at
we
all.
picked in that first round.
At all.
No
Now,
skill position.
I would take a OT because I know it's a possibility the way Terry always do those contracts. This could be Jake or Caleb last year. We don't know. Now, what if Terry say, you know what? I'm gonna take an OT at 15, and then I'm finna trade a post June 1st trade or cut. But McGarry, that's 14 million. But I also look at it like, why not allow my veteran tackles to train my young tackles? You know what I'm saying?
Well, if financially it has to make sense for them to do that.
Facts.
And then you gotta also like we want to think dudes is willing to do shit like that, but a lot of these dudes really ain't thinking about helping nobody get to that next level. They really think about their goddamn self. Well, I'm
Yep.
trying to get paid. So now Jay Matthews on the hand with him, he pretty much know. Yeah, I'm just buying time at this point.
That's it. And with this being, because like that's one thing nobody's talking about, how deep the tackles are in this draft. Now, top end talent, it might be like 5, 6 of them, but tackles are deep, just like D tackles this year. So why not? Let's say we trade down, right? We get an extra second, an extra third. Them first 3 picks, defensive players, an edge, D tackle, linebacker, just 3 of them. Then how about 118, 218, 242? You go get you a center, and 2 tackles. It don't matter the number because we got Dwayne Leffert, who has shown he can develop O linemen.
Yes, he can.
Yeah,
So
he
so
surely can.
so instead of using that, I can say a top 100 pick on anything offense. Let's get a 100 pick. Let's get 3 100 picks. That's 3 picks in the top 100 defense. And then we can build this offensive line up because think about it. You get a center now in the 4th or 5th round. That's competition for Noozle. And at the end of this season, Noozle gonna need another contract. But if he ain't progressed, we already got that center on deck. Like Drew Kendall done drop. You can get Jake Majors in like the 4th or 5th round. You can get Seth McLaughlin in the 4th or 5th round.
Well, Drew Kendall, he probably gonna be there in the 7th.
You know what I'm saying? And then like tackles, I feel like because you do got a lot of tackles that's gonna transition to guard, but I feel like in the 5th, 6th, 7th round, those are them true tackles. And the reason I say that, we could take a tackle in the 6th or 7th round because I done seen Atlanta take an undrafted free agent and put him at right tackle, and he succeeded. And
Right.
Ryan Schrader out of Valdosta State.
Right. Who in here? Who in here? Jay Holland? What's up with you? What's up with you, Jay Holland?
Going on, going on. How y'all doing, fellas?
What's up?
What
What's up?
Ain't shit to it. What you got going? What you think about the Falcons doing going into this draft? We in the thick of it now.
Shit, let's make the necessary move. Let's make the necessary.
Jay Holland, you there?
Let me lost.
Hello?
You need?
Ah, shit,
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't
We
hear
can hear
nothing
you.
I'm saying. Oh, my bad. I'm out here in the fucking boondocks.
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you now. Well, no, we can't. Nah, you breaking up a lot. What?
Who your choice at 15, Blakberry?
What'd you say?
Who your choice at 15?
All right, so at 15, if I'm looking at a board and I see these names, I'm gonna give you 2 different scenarios. First scenario, if I see Derek Harmon, Jalen Walker, Michael Williams, Michael Green, is it Michael Green? Green, Starks, and what's another one that everybody, a lot of folks want? The boy for the dude from Jahad Campbell. Let's say I see all them names, right? My pick gonna be Derek Harmon.
I like that pick, but rumors just came out that Derek Harmon got an injury.
I'm gonna have to look into that further, but unless
Yeah.
it's something like unless it's like something in the knee or some unless it's like something in the knee or the ankle or the shoulder, I'm picking them. If it's something other than them areas, I'm picking them. Now let's say I don't see them names. Let's see all them names gone. Let's say just by a stroke of bad luck, we don't see any of those names. And the next best name I see that I like is Donovan Izaraku or Kyle Kennard or somebody of that nature. I'm gonna trade back. I'm gonna trade back. I'm gonna see if somebody like Denver, Green Bay. I'm gonna see if like somebody like Green Bay or Denver want to trade, because I feel like if I could get a few more picks in the draft, in like the fourth and the fifth, the third, like the third and the fifth, if I can get in the third and the fifth, then I feel like I did something. I feel like I can still get quality at 20 or 24, because I think Green Bay got the 24 pick. I can still get a quality defensive talent right there that I like, and get them extra picks. But if at 15, if we ain't moved and we right there at 15, and I see all them names, or I see any one of them names, I'm taking them, because I think they're impact players. All the guys I named, except I'm not too sure about about Green. I'm still on the fence with him. I don't know if he just nostalgia or what. I can't take away his production at Marshall. His production is his production. You can't take away 17 sacks. You can't take away leading the NCAA in sacks. He did his damn thing, but it was at Marshall. And I have to keep that in mind. So I don't know if this is just nostalgia with this dude, or if he's really worth a first round pick. I don't know. But I know I do like Derek Harmon. I know I do like him. Kenneth Grant. I know I do like them. Handsomely. I think those dudes are impact players. How about it though, George Texas boy? What you doing at 15? Oh, George Texas boy gone. Deshaun Caldwell, what you doing at 15?
15, are you going to Jalen Walker? It's gonna be mostly a DE or a DT. I gotta get them out the way real quick for these crumb snatchers to be coming to get them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and cause man, we've been for the last 10, 15 years been crying for a DN, a defensive end. It's our time to get one now, and then shut the crowd up. Because to me, if we get a defensive end the first round, it's gonna be people partying all down Peachtree Street. They gonna
Hey
lose their
man,
damn mind.
the parade gonna be 2 days long. the parade gonna be 2 days long, bro.
Man, they're gonna be partying the whole weekend. What this the draft on Thursday? Or they gonna stop to Monday?
Uh-huh.
Did get Jalen Walker or Mike Green? Man, they gonna do the man. But if they get a wide receiver, it's gonna be like a riot. You better get a wide receiver in the 7th round. Don't get a wide receiver in the first round. 15. Now,
You know, Deshaun, my position has always been interior defensive line. You
yes,
have to get it right. You have to get it right. We need to really consider what Grady said a few years back when we didn't make the playoffs again. And he said, basically, give me some help. I'm tired of losing. He said he made sure the message got through to his bosses, to Arthur Blank, to Rich McKay. Get me some
yeah,
help. I'm tired of losing. I'm a Falcon, but I'm tired of losing. And he was more so talking about in the trenches. And we still haven't been able to get that consistency in the trenches. Mainly, not necessarily because of the personnel, but because the coaching not knowing how to incorporate the players in the game. not knowing how to use guys at their strengths, not knowing how to rotate guys in and out, not knowing how to package certain guys with certain guys to get the production that you're looking for. So if I'm looking at Raheem Morris, I'm looking at depending on what you do at 15 is going to let me know exactly how dedicated you are at making this defense top notch. Because
Well,
if you've been communicating with Terry Fontenot what you want on defense, we already know what you wanted. You wanted to shore up your secondary unit. So you made sure you re-signed Mike Hughes. You brought back D. Alford. You brought back King. You went and got Mike Ford. You went and got Fuller. You got AJ. You got Jesse. You made sure their contracts was solid and ironclad. You're good there. So
and they trying to get
you
Ramsey,
say what?
and they trying to get Ramsey.
Is he trying to get Ramsey?
The Falcons ain't talking.
Well,
So I've been
like I said the other night, you don't you don't not have the option on the table. That's just crazy. If you every option is on the table in business until you take it off the table. So I don't fault them for going after them or for seeing what they could do to get them. I don't fault that. I don't fault
right.
them for that. But it just whatever you do, make it work. That's how I think about all this, everything. You just make whatever move you make that move work for you. If
But I'm
I
telling you something else. Holly, the defensive line coach, he never every team he coached for made 40 or more sacks a year. So he a good developer.
mm, yeah,
So anybody,
that developed he developed the hell out of some linemen. I mean
yeah.
some linemen. But I just look at that. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like because it's more than just about developing. It's about knowing how to use these guys and how to put them in the best situation to utilize their strengths. That's what it's more so about than anything else other than the guy's abilities. Because if I go get a Mike Green in this draft, my next pick at 46, it better be interior defensive line. And it better be somebody that after we done extensive film work on them, we know they can wreck shop and push the pocket. Because if you go get Mike Green and you don't make sure that he's successful by having an interior defensive line package that can push the pocket consistently to make sure that when he gets home and closes the deal, just like with AK top 5 in pass rush percentage. He just couldn't close the deal.
I'm gonna tell you something. If we get all this stuff in the right perspective, we get the offensive line, we get the defensive end, we get the safety, and everybody is in their right place. If somehow a coach, I'm not gonna say his name, but don't lead the way the right way, I'm gonna say he need to lose his job. Because if you got everything, because your offense is set already. But if Terry drafts the right way, like you asked him, you got you don't have the right coaches. It's up to you to coach to win. If you do something stupid like you did last year, I don't think you need to be here next year.
The Kirk Cousins debacle into
Yeah,
not using those timeouts
and putting Cool out there too.
and putting Koo out there knowing that he got a hip pointer.
What can you know with a bad hip? You're gonna kick nobody.
not persistently, not an accurate kick. And see, those are the indictments on Raheem Morris. But this is what I say to everybody that criticizes Raheem Morris's decision making in 2024. You said that you did not think we were good enough of a football team to contend anyway.
I ain't gonna say that.
Not you,
Uh,
but the ones that just want to bury the guy. They want to bury Raheem Morris. You said this team wasn't good enough anyway. How do you know that Raheem Morris ain't saying the same goddamn thing? Oh hell, we ain't goddamn doing. We not supposed to do shit this year. If we do fuck around and win this division, we're not going to make it to the Super Bowl. We don't have a team to do so yet. So why not put my? But I'm just saying.
If we went to the division, man, that'd be a whole nother parade.
I'm just saying. We know that it's such a thing as shaving points. It's such a thing as tanking. We know these things happen.
Right.
So it's year one. Sometimes failure comes because of incompetence, ignorance, lack of knowledge, lack of experience. Sometimes failure comes due to those things. And then sometimes in year one,
stupidity.
And sometimes in year one, failure comes in the form of sabotage.
Ooh. You see about Kirk Frank? I think Kirk Franklin.
Sometimes it comes in the form of sabotage. I want people to think about. I'm gonna use this for an example. Dominic Mysterio just won his first singles championship in WWE at WrestleMania. His daddy is Rey Mysterio, just had a big part in them acquiring the Lucha Libre League. The WWE acquiring the Lucha Libre League. Penta's younger brother just debuted on SmackDown a couple weeks ago, and all of a sudden Rey Mysterio can't compete, and Penta's younger brother gets to get his place at WrestleMania. Do you think that's a coincidence, or do you think that's designed? And I know a lot of people.
That's like LeBron bringing Bronny up with the Lakers.
Exactly.
Bronny not being like a basketball player to play. I ain't saying he's a bad player,
but somebody got lied to. But somebody had to get lied to too. Somebody got lied to, and people can say, "Well, it was Jenny Buss. Jenny Buss got lied to." No, you don't know who it was that got lied to. But the thing is, it was designed. It was sabotaged for it to happen. Because everybody know Bronny ain't got the skills to be already be sitting on that goddamn bench. That boy's supposed to been in the G League at least. At the most should have been in the G League all fucking year long.
He's the Desmond Ritter of basketball.
Damn, they shot.
Everybody teaching them, man. It is the guard there, boy, and you good. Like, dang.
Damn. So I don't when it come down to the Kirk Cousins wanting out of Atlanta thing so he could go start somewhere. First of all, I don't shit on nobody for taking care of their business for them and their family. Just because I'm a fan of the team that he just so happened to be that trying to pull the wool over their eyes or whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'm a businessman. I ain't gonna never tell another man in his business not to try to get the best possible outcome of his bottom line. If he want to
Right.
go start somewhere and think he can still get paid some more money, fuck it. Let him go do it. If somebody will take that $20 million, if somebody will take that 20 million and we just cover the difference, let it happen. And move on from it and everybody shut the fuck up about it. But this is my thing. And then we gonna close it out with this. We in draft week. Michael Penix Jr. is the future of this team.
Yep.
Right now, in this offseason, Kirk Cousins is a distraction. If we go forward into the season, Cousins sitting on the bench, he will continue to be a distraction. Now, do I think that distraction will hinder us from being successful? No, I don't. Because it won't be a distraction for Michael Penix because I see that young man's poise. It's going to be a distraction for the fan base. And I don't want to keep talking about fucking Kirk Cousins.
Nope.
Just like I don't want to keep talking about fucking Lamar Jackson and fucking Justin Fields. I don't want to keep talking about Julio Jones. I don't want to keep talking about Matt Ryan. Because some Georgia Texas boy says that I agree with wholeheartedly. The new era is here. And we are celebrating 60 years in 2025 of Atlanta Falcons. 60 years. And in them 60 years, we ain't won a motherfucking thing.
Boy, it would be good to have a 60-year Super Bowl, boy. Woo!
Please, bathroom.
You know something? And they still will complain.
Right. So,
That wasn't our
telling
fans.
Bridget I'll be in there in a minute. So,
That wasn't one thing about fans. We'll complain about winning. We complain about losing. It just we never happen.
and in these 60 years, with all of the heartbreaks that we done had with the Falcons, you would think that at some point here, we would go into a draft night on night one, and Falcon fans would come together, and all of us would just by osmosis just be thinking the exact same thing when it's our turn to pick. Don't pick what you don't fucking need. You need defensive tackles that can push the pocket. You don't need a running back. You don't need a wide receiver. You don't need a tight end. You don't need an offensive lineman. You don't need any of that fucking shit. You need to be able to push the pocket so that your three top 5 pass rushing threats can finally close the fucking deal when they get to the quarterback, because he'll step up in the pocket and he'll run right into a big 300-pound motherfucker that's wrecking fucking shop, and then somebody gonna come out that motherfucker with a sack. So if we go into it thinking that, then we gonna be all fucking right. This been your boy Blakberry. This has been Deshaun Coswell. Appreciate you for coming on, homie. That's one of the OGs in the game.
See you
And so I
again.
can,
That time, that back place.
Thursday gonna be a special edition of the Rex Pit. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in along with the Atlanta Falcon Nation. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in. You can watch it on AFN. You can watch it on my channel. You can interact with everybody, make it do what it do. It's going down on Thursday night. Make sure you make it do what it do. This been your boy Blakberry Rex. Catch me on the flip side, home
Holla.
team.